And welcome back.
Welcome.
Welcome to another episode of my 600-pound podcast. This is the one everyone has been waiting for. I've been waiting for this one.
This is the creme de la creme.
The pièce de résistance.
This is the Super Bowl Olympic, Summer Olympic, Winter Olympic. I don't know.
This is the World Cup.
The Stanley Cup, the World Cup, the Super Bowl, and whatever baseball is.
I don't know, the Gold Cup, the Jesus Cup, the cup runneth over.
This is Good Sunday or Easter,
Christmas, Hanukkah, all the holidays rolled into one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Finally, we made it. We did it, guys.
We did it. Here we are.
We did it. We made it.
We are now doing season 5, episode 13, the very first episode of Steven and Justin Assanti.
But mostly Steven.
Mostly Steven, of course.
Yeah, of course. So
the one everyone talks about, part 1.
Part 1.
Of 5.
Yeah, we're doing part 1 today.
Yes.
So apologies we're a little late. We had some technical difficulties.
Yes, apologies.
Yes.
Steven broke my interface that I had just bought 2 months ago. Luckily, it's still under warranty.
Yeah.
Thank God,
Yeah.
but still.
But
Jesus.
Speaking of broken equipment, and hopefully we're going to upgrade eventually, we're going to start doing a Patreon in the next few weeks.
Yes, we have thought and decided we are going to do the rest of the entire Assanti saga. Assanti-san, a squash banana, the entire Assanti saga, parts 2 through 5 on Patreon, as well as I realized there was a lot of people that we've already covered on this podcast that are on Where Are They Now? So I figured we'll do their Where Aren't They Now episodes on Patreon. So be on the lookout. We'll probably start getting those out
in a couple weeks. We're gonna backlog. We're gonna record a bunch of them coming up just to have them ready to go.
Yeah, absolutely. That way you guys can binge listen soon. Yeah.
Yes. So I think that's all we had to kind of go through. And be nice, everybody. This is not going to be edited. I'm sorry. I'm going to slap just a graphic EQ on this thing, and we're going to put it up. Yes. So I don't want to hear it. Nobody say anything. 5 stars only, please.
5 stars only, guys.
That's it.
And we're just going to get right into it because there is so much to talk about with the Assanti brothers. Move over, Mario Brothers. These are the new brothers in town.
New brothers in town. The Rhode Island brothers.
Oh. All right. So for those of you who don't know, please go back and watch season 5, episode 13, Steven and Justin Assanti, part 1. This is the Angela of 90 Day Fiancé, Big Ed of 90 Day Fiancé. This is the what are other big people from reality shows?
Love is Blind. That lady, that one lady that was kind of annoying.
Lady?
I can't think of her name.
Girl.
The blonde, or no, the girl Chelsea from the newest season.
Megan
of
Fox.
Yes,
girl.
This is kind
I
of like that, I guess.
I don't know. I can't think of anything else right now. But this is like the big character from this show. All right, so let's just get right into it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this episode in a very long time. And
yeah, I had just rewatched it.
Me too. And this show opens, honestly, for a hot second, I thought I turned on The Shining.
Very dramatic.
Oh my God, the music was so haunting. So terrifying.
And then the shot of the car driving slowly. I was like,
oh my God. I was like, oh shit, is this The Shining? Like, yeah, like, let me just play some of this for you guys. It was so creepy. Like, what the hell is this? Like, is someone about to die?
They try and make it sound like that.
And then you hear this creepy piano music and you just see this RV
Found a man from Cranston desperate for help.
Oh,
He
God.
says Rhode Island Hospital told him to leave.
For the past 80 days, Steven was getting the help he needed at Rhode Island Hospital. But after Steven violated his care plan by ordering pizza, Steven said the hospital told him he can no longer stay. Steven's father says taking his son home will be a death sentence. So the two men say they'll continue to drive until they find a place that can help.
Continue to drive.
I called everybody you can think of in the state of Rhode Island, and nobody can help me.
Steven Assanti is being transported to my care in Houston right now, and I'm not sure what to expect. From what I understand, he suffers from severe psychological issues that make it problematic to treat him. So he's going to be a unique case.
This looks really yummy.
Is that when he was eating the pie?
Yes.
Brother Justin is over 600 pounds, and he's also coming with him. So it sounds like a perfect storm of dysfunction is coming, and we may be facing the hardest challenge yet, trying to help the Assantis.
So that was the beginning, that creepy ass piano music, and Dr. Now just talking about how, they're expecting something's coming. Don't know what, don't know when.
A Perfect Storm.
Yeah.
That movie. The ship and the...
Oh, I was quoting Something's Coming from West Side Story.
Oh. Also, honestly, watching that, if you took the music away, it was going to be so like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Who cares?
That music elevated it.
Elevates.
Elevated it. You realized I was seated. I was ready. I was like, oh shit.
Phone down. I am present.
Present in this episode. Oh my God. So in that clip, you hear Steven's dad talking about how, we tried everybody in Rhode Island. Nobody else will help us. You hear Dr. Now talking about how, he might be their last resort and, Steven has psychological issues. And then you hear a little clip of Steven going, da, 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 da. That was Steven, a video of him playing with like a pie. And he's like rubbing it all over his naked chest and his face.
Gross.
Steven would post videos like that for fun.
This was pre OnlyFans, so I don't think he was making money off of it.
Like Samantha?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. Maybe just for YouTube, maybe, or like Twitter. I have no idea. I don't know where he was posting it. I don't want to know. I have no clue. But the perfect storm of dysfunction is coming.
Yes.
All right. So
That's
I guess
the best way he could have described it.
Yeah, getting into it. He is 33 years old, 700 plus pounds. And
yes.
He said he was, after he got kicked out of that hospital they were talking about, he's been living in his dad's truck. What does he mean by that?
Is that the RV?
I thought that was the hospital RV.
Oh, maybe that is the
That's
hospital RV. Oh, wait, there was that small clip that you see Steven in the back of like what looks like a big SUV.
Oh.
Maybe that was where he was living, but how was he showering?
He was not.
Oh, well,
he was not
sure.
showering.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So he's been kicked out of that hospital. They asked him to leave because he's ordering pizza.
Yeah.
So he was too obese to be taken care of at that place, and they're going to help him get to Houston.
So we get a thing that says 3 days earlier. And then there is a clip of Steven in the hospital. And he's being bathed by these women, several women bathing him. None of them are wearing masks. The one woman is standing behind him while Steven is naked. Her face is awfully close to his rear.
Oh, no.
I pray for that woman.
They don't get paid enough.
No face mask.
Ugh.
No like shield over her face. Nothing. Just there is nothing but the grace of God in between her and Steven Assanti's butthole.
Ew.
I
Ew.
cannot imagine.
Ew, they're
Nothing but
same-
the Holy Spirit in between.
They're sharing the same air molecules. Ugh.
Oh.
And there's like a video clip of him, I guess that he filmed, of him like yelling at a nurse from I don't even know what for, because he's been on his bedpan. He's like, "Don't make me call the police, broad." Like, what year is
Yeah.
it?
So this voiceover, Steven's explaining that he gets really frustrated with staff and he gets crazy upset. And this video, he's shirtless and he's just screaming at this nurse, "Do not fuck with me, broad." Broad. I love this Rhode Island accent.
And then in the calm voice during his little speaking part, he's like, "Hopefully, if I can meet Doctor now, he can help me." I'm like, "Shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut up.
Shut the hell up.
What is that? Shut the hell up, bitch."
Shut the hell up, bitch. So we go to Cranston, Rhode Island, to the Assanti house. Stephen Sr. is giving us a tour. He shows us parts of the bathroom that Stephen Jr. broke. Very moving.
Yeah, sink in the toilet. Yeah, and then they shows him. I'm gonna have that accent this whole. And then he shows him his bedroom, all the stuffed animals, the DVDs, the hospital bed, all the lovely pill bottles.
There's a collection of pill bottles on like a little shelf right by Stephen's bed. Oh, did you see there was this little award thing that said Stephen Assanti Jr. Dream Baby Dream.
Yes. Well, dream what?
Dream what?
Dream what?
What the fuck is that?
What kind of 33-year-old has their room looking like this? No offense. No offense. It's pretty weird looking.
I know.
Like the airplane still hanging on the ceiling.
Oh my god.
A little weird.
The collection of pill bottles is what really kills me.
It's an art installation.
I mean, it's like, you know that Vine where it's like, "Ooh, I'm mentally ill."
Yeah.
And it's like a whole lights thing,
With the pill
but using
bottles
pill bottles.
inside.
Like, that's funny, but they're not, it's not even like, it's just a whole shelf full of them.
Full of them.
Full.
So,
Oh, God, Steven.
see, their dad is showing us the closet that he found the 10 pizza boxes in the one time. And he's like, "Oh, he used to threaten me." And he's like, would call the police if I didn't get him a pizza.
Yeah.
Can you imagine calling the cops on your dad for pizza?
You know, I don't know why we didn't try that when we were kids.
No, I wouldn't be here anymore. God.
We wouldn't be alive to tell the tale.
Because, he said he did call the cops.
Yes.
And he said, "I'll buy you pizza if you don't press charges."
And, you know, that's just kind of how this cycle has started.
Yeah, Jesus.
It's terrible. So then we go to his younger brother Justin's room, and Justin has this entire room full of model cars. Everybody's got a hobby, you know?
You know what? It's keeping him out of trouble. It could
Exactly.
be way worse.
You know, as we're recording, we are sitting here in my anime room with all my manga and anime DVDs and my anime figurines, so I can't really talk shit, but
Everybody's got a
hobby.
I gotta have something.
Exactly.
Yeah, so Justin's 27 years old. He is 604 pounds. Skinny queen compared to his brother. I'm sorry, but that hat he was wearing, what the fuck was that thing?
Oh my god.
What? It's not a fedora. What is that?
It's not a fedora, but it's like a baby fedora. It's like a oh my god.
It's like the kangaroo hat.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
I hate to bring up this comparison, but I love Fall Out Boy so goddamn much. But you know the hat Patrick Stump always used to wear? It's the same hat.
Oh no.
I don't want to ever make that assumption I don't ever want to draw that comparison with Patrick Stump because that's the love of my life. But oh my god.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same hat, like that same style hat.
But he was wearing that in like 2004. Justin's wearing that in like 2015. It's a big difference. A big difference.
Big difference here. Ugh. Well, Justin clearly hates Steven, though. Clearly hates Steven.
Apparent. Immediately apparent.
Immediately apparent. Yes.
He's like, "I fucking hate my brother." The first thing is out of his mouth. "I hate my brother."
Ugh. So Justin calls Steven a bully. He says he doesn't go out, but he likes to play games. And this is kind of where Justin loses me because he says he likes to do nothing but have fun. And then he goes, like playing Monopoly.
Alone?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just a guy that likes to do nothing but have fun.
Monopoly. Okay.
Okay. And like, I get there's like Monopoly online. Like maybe that can be fun, but like, by yourself?
He like, I don't like setting big goals. I mean, he's 27.
How are you gonna achieve anything if you don't set goals?
I don't think the lights were on up there.
No.
In that head. I don't even think he bought light bulbs for the lamps up there. I don't think there's much going on.
Oh my God.
I don't know. It's a really weird dynamic.
Yeah. I just realized I forgot we didn't introduce ourselves.
Oh. If you don't know by this point, listen to the other episodes.
I know, that's true. But I'm Jess.
I'm Jen.
We're two sisters.
Yeah.
I'm the Steven of the group.
I'm the Justin of the group. I'm that little dog they got. That skinny no, is that a Shibu?
What?
The dog they had, the Shibu, you know? The little those little what are they called?
Oh my God, what are they? Not a corgi.
No. I thought it was a Shibu, right? What are the
Shiba?
Shiba. Thank you.
Shiba. Shiba.
Yeah, there's
Shiba.
Shiba.
Shia LaBeouf. Ay. But let's see. Justin says that he wants Steven to stay out of the home. He says they never got along, and this is kind of when we get into their childhood.
Yeah. So, we get in the backstory. So Steven talks about how he struggled with his weight all his life. He had a bad childhood. Their mom was an alcoholic, and the parents fought all the time.
Can I just say, when Steven is talking in his little interview thing, he's like CGI'd into a black screen.
An abyss.
He's like laying. I think he was shirtless on this bed thing.
Yeah, and he's got
these weird dark shorts with the bleach stains all over them, and he's like sprawled out on this bed, and
in some kind of weird purgatory
void abyss.
It was weird.
It's just real weird looking. He says when Justin was 5, Steven was 11 when the parents separated. Their mom cared more about alcohol and her boyfriends, and she went clubbing all the time and would just leave food out for the boys to eat.
She likes to party.
Yeah. Steven would eat all the food before Justin could.
That's fucked up.
That is really fucked up.
This reminds me, I don't even watch that much Family Guy, but you remember that Family Guy episode where it was like some random scene where they're talking about, they're having like Thanksgiving, and it was just a random family, and they're like, can we please have some of the Thanksgiving? And the dad is like gorging himself, and the dad like stabs the mom's hand with a fork, and the whole family's sitting there watching.
Wait a minute, I think I remember this.
Do you remember this?
I think I remember this.
I don't even watch Family Guy, but I don't know why I thought of that during this scene. That's messed up though.
That is really fucked up. Honestly though, this reminds me of my cats. My big fat cat Bella.
No.
Oh my God, because she like will eat everything in sight before the two boys can.
Oh, they're just like, can we...
That's why we gotta feed them separate.
Please. Please. Can you have a morsel? Please.
So, oh God. Back to Steven and Justin. Their mom's boyfriends were violent. They both said that they were hit by them. They said their mom knew but didn't care, and so they both turned to food to cope. There's another home video of Steven shirtless again, and he's talking about his childhood and how his mom would leave them so she could go out clubbing. When Justin was 9, Steven was 15. Their mother left and never came home. So they both went to live with their dad, Steven Sr. And at this point, Steven Jr. was about 250 pounds at 15. They both were addicted to food. Steven wanted pizza all the time. This is the love of his life, pizza.
Like, I'll eat a pizza. I can eat some, leftover pizza for like maybe up to 3 days. But then after that, I'm kind of okay, I kind of want something else.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it.
Honestly, whenever I watch one of these episodes of Steven's, I can't even eat pizza.
He's not even, he's getting like Domino's.
I know, he's not even getting good pizza. And it's
I know.
plain cheese or pepperoni. He's not
yeah.
even getting
like some spinach.
right.
Like onion, like
Hawaiian, nothing. Meat lovers, like veggie.
It's just like a Domino's.
Yeah.
It's like, no offense, but
Plain Domino's.
it's nothing to write home
Not
about.
even like switching up with flatbread or stuffed crust.
Maybe like a local artisan place.
Right.
Some, like
not
artichoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
not
get it.
switching it up at all, which is ugh.
I don't get it. It's weird.
So Stephen started to have tantrums if he didn't get his way. And this is when Stephen called the police on his dad after they hit each other. And the dad offered pizza if Stephen dropped the charges. And then when Stephen was 25 years old, his mom called and said she would take care of him. So she paid for Stephen to move to Massachusetts with her. But when he got there, she wasn't there. So he ate more and more pizza. So was he living in Massachusetts by himself?
I think she got him like an apartment up there and said, come up here. I don't understand how that, something's
not right.
Something's missing from this
none
story.
of this is making sense.
The mom sounds like a fucking dick though.
Yeah.
But
deadbeat.
I know.
Ugh.
I don't get that. That's weird as shit. Like, why say come up here? I'll take care. Like, what?
Right.
And then, like, you don't see her when she get up there. Where'd she go? Did she leave the state?
Right. Like,
I don't know.
What the hell? Why would you make him move all the way up there? Well, not all the way.
Rhode Island's right
next to Rhode Island. But I don't know. It's weird. It doesn't make sense unless the mom was going to claim that she was taking care of him for money.
Dependent.
Yes.
Oh, that's fucked. That's even more fucked up.
That's even more fucked up.
Wow.
I think that's what was going on.
Maybe.
Damn. So this is when Stephen was eating 6 large pizzas a day, and he started posting videos online to deal with his anger. And then there's a photo of like a shirtless Stephen holding his boobs up. Yeah. And then a video of Stephen talking to the taxpayers, thanking them for his urinal and cans of food and pills.
Yeah.
He's like, thank you, taxpayers.
Thank you.
Thank you for this urinal cup. Thank you for these cans of food.
What was the can of food? Was it like yams?
It was something dumb, like beans
like
or
green
something.
beans.
It's like, girl, you ain't eating that.
You're not eating that.
You are not eating that.
Yeah.
Come on.
So, God. So he kind of got out of control living alone. So at 31 years old, he moved back in with their dad, and he was in the upper 600s at this point. And once he moved back home, he started to verbally abuse Justin and mentally abuse him. And I guess this is when they're just like, all right, go to the hospital.
So Stephen was abusing his younger brother by pounding on the wall and demanding things.
I want this light off.
I want this light off.
I want it off.
I hate Steven so much. Like, I cannot stand him. He's such a horrible human being. I can't imagine living with him.
No.
But, like, get some noise-canceling headphones. What's he gonna do?
He can't get you. He can't come out and get you.
I mean, technically, he can get out of bed.
Okay, that's true.
But he can't get out of bed fast.
Run outside. Go outside.
But also, you could, if Justin has noise canceling headphones on and he's working on his little miniature cars, I'm sure he could feel the ground shake if Justin got out of bed.
Oh, you mean Steven got out of bed?
Yeah, I mean, if Steven got out of bed, he could feel the ground. I'm sure one of his mobile cars would fall over.
Probably.
And he would notice, and then he'd be like, oh, time to move a couple feet.
Like, what's all that shaking? There's no earthquakes in Rhode Island. God. Yeah,
God.
All right. So he spent 3 days in that hospital, and they're going to move him to Houston. Justin and their dad are packing up to go. Justin's just coming along. Yeah. What else is going to do?
So Stephen is being transported from Rhode Island to Houston in a medical RV. So I want to know, why is it so easy for Justin to get this medical RV when other people like...
You mean Steven?
Steven, oh my God, I keep calling them the wrong names. When people like James K took months to be able, or it took for James K, his dad, to refinance his house.
Maybe.
In order to get a loan to
get that.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, this
transport.
This RV's got to cost like thousands of dollars to drive it. I don't understand. Because
how much money does Steven Sr. have?
Well, apparently none, because he can't afford these pizzas.
But like, he still is, though. He's still buying the pizzas.
I can't afford this. Goodbye.
Stop calling me.
Stop calling me. I don't have no money.
Oh, that's your brother again, calling for another pizza.
I ain't got no money.
I don't have any more money for pizza. But he keeps buying them. We're jumping ahead here.
I know. We're
God almighty.
I don't know.
But also, okay, so in this scene where they're getting into the car, and there's a boat in the driveway.
Oh.
And I assume that's their driveway.
Yeah, it's their house.
Whose boat is that?
They're issued when you live in Rhode Island. You just get one.
Shut the hell up.
They come with that accent. Just kidding. I don't know. Their dad is either... I have no idea.
What does Steven Sr. do for a living? I need to know.
No offense, that house looks not amazing.
I mean, it honestly looks like an old person's house. Like a little old lady's house, you know?
Oh, I wanted to say while they were packing, and Justin's packing, he's like, I gotta bring these. And he's like, he packs Hobbit slippers.
Oh, can't leave without these.
I gotta bring these.
First, he's like, I gotta bring these. And he puts them in the bag. And then he's like, wait, I'm just gonna wear them. And he takes them back out of the bag and puts them on.
Okay, also about Justin, he's like, the furthest road trip I've ever been is 4 hours away. I'm like, what are you, Jesus? You've never been more than like 40 miles away from like, your hometown. Like, what is this? 27 years old, never left the state?
Rhode Island's small as fuck.
I know, that's why I'm very confused.
I'm very confused.
He's never been more than 4 hours away. I don't know.
Oh, that...
And this RV is going to take 29 hours.
Yeah, holy shit. I don't know what's going on with them, and they're so sheltered,
but
I feel like...
How? I don't know. It's something's like, I don't know.
Something's not mentally right with them.
Like, being 27 years old, you don't work. I'm shocked their dad lets them not work. He seems like the kind of like blue collar dad that'd be like, now when you're 15, you'll go get a job.
Right. Why, like,
I don't know.
These two have never worked
a
day in their life.
Well, we don't know that.
Well,
we don't.
Jennifer.
I don't know.
Jennifer.
Yeah.
Jennifer, we saw the photos of them growing up. Come on. Are you kidding me? Mm-hmm. Please. Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, God. Where were we?
Ay, ay, ay. So we talked about the boat in the driveway and Justin's slippers. We still don't know what Steven Sr. does for a living and why he has that boat in his driveway. But we know both boys weren't working.
No, they
didn't
buy that boat. They didn't buy that boat.
Oh, Jesus.
So, okay, I guess we're getting him in the RV now.
Yeah. So Steven is leaving Kent Hospital. Dude, his boobs are so big that his boobs have folded in on themselves and you can't see his nipples.
Oh, why did you notice that? Why did you notice that?
I don't know, but I put it in my notes. I just needed everyone to know that. I saw that.
Ew.
So they got this huge medical RV. And in this RV, they are going to have a medical, I guess a nurse.
Yes.
With him, and then a driver.
We have Ralph the driver, and Steven, number
the medical transport support. Yes.
Another
Who's
Steven.
Also named Steven. Oh my God, 3 Stevens. Can you believe it?
Oof.
Incredible. All right, so, oh God almighty. So they're pushing this hospital bed into the RV, and the leg on the bed already looks like it's breaking.
Yeah,
honestly.
It's breaking.
So Steven's just sitting there on his iPad. And it's just like, dude.
What's he gonna do, though? He can't really help
I know, but it's just infuriating watching all these people, like, struggle to lift his ass.
Well, he's just playing on his, like, iPad. Like a iPad kid.
I know. He's a fucking iPad kid. So they're on their way, and Steven already calls his dad. And immediately, your brother's calling.
Calling from McDonald's.
Steven's hungry for some McDonald's. Oh my God. So, of course, Steven gets a burger from McDonald's. And this is when Steven has this rosary looking necklace.
Oh yeah, I think that was a rosary. I noticed that.
Yeah.
You think he said the rosary at all on the way down?
Shut up. You think his dumbass knows the
He
rosary?
probably does. I don't know it. I don't know it anymore.
I thought we knew it. I know, like,
It
each
takes-
bead is, like, I think a Hail Mary.
And then when you get to the big ones, don't you say Our Father?
It's an Our Father.
I don't know.
That's what it is.
Okay.
I don't know. And then in the middle, the big circle at the bottom, you say another special type of prayer, and then you do another Our Father, and then the colored beads at the bottom. You do some more Hail Marys, and then at the cross you do another Our Father, I think.
Oh my God. I don't remember
know.
any of that.
I don't know. Someone correct me. I don't know.
Actually,
Bad Catholic over here.
I don't
Lazy
rem-
Catholics.
I don't remember.
All right.
Oh my God. So they get the McDonald's for him. They get back on the road. Seems like I just can't resist the cravings once they start. I can't stop. And this is where there's that shot of Justin asleep in the back
Oh
seat.
my God, yes! Yes!
With the hat on, and he's just mouth wide open.
Mouth wide open. Not gonna lie. I have pictures of you in cars like that.
I know. If my head is back, my mouth is open.
We've been on so many road trips together. I almost always take a picture of you while you're sleeping. And you're always leaned back with your mouth wide open.
Because when you're leaned back, you can't, like, keep it shut.
Girl, yes you can.
I
I'm just
can't.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh.
I'm teasing you.
I also want to note, why did their poor dad have to drive the whole way? Can Justin not drive?
The look I'm giving Jen right now. You really
I
think
don't know. He's 27. I don't know.
one look at the pieces of hair on his beard, on his chin.
Yeah, that's
One
right.
look
That's
at his facial hair, and I knew that man can't drive.
Okay, now I remember he mentions he can't drive.
Yeah.
What's that quote? You're just a dumb virgin who can't drive.
And you're just a virgin who can't drive.
Can't drive.
Exactly. That's him.
What is that movie?
Clueless.
Thank you, Jesus.
You're just a virgin who can't drive. Oh my God. So this ride's starting to get really bumpy.
Were you there?
Yeah, I was. It felt like I was there. The way everything's bumping up and down.
Getting bumpy.
Bumpy. The ride's getting real bumpy, guys. And this is when the bed breaks.
Bed breaks.
Surprise, surprise.
He's like, oh yeah, poor Ralph was like, where are the spare tires?
Steven is questioning them.
He's like, is that even going to be safe?
like, Steven.
Holding the iPad. Ralph, is this even going to be safe?
And Steven's making this face. He's got like his fingers like in his teeth, and he's just like, "Wait, we're not safe no more. We're not safe no more."
God, that poor nurse. He was holding the bed up, and they couldn't do the thing with the tires they were trying to do. This is when Steven Sr. gets on.
Oh, wait. This is like my favorite thing ever. My favorite clip ever.
Cinder blocks.
Cinder who?
Cinder blocks to build this bed up. You're gonna have to get up.
Are you forgetting my legs are fat?
Cinder who?
We're gonna have to get some cinder blocks. Cinder who? He said cinder who? I can't.
Cinder who?
Cinder who? You're gonna have to get up a second. Okay, Steven can stand up for a second.
He can stand up for more than a second.
I know. Are you forgetting my legs are fat?
You're holding the iPad. You forget one hand. It's always the one hand with the iPad. You forgetting my legs are fat. Cinder who?
Cinder who?
Cinderella.
I don't know what Steven was thinking. Honestly, The bed is broken, Steven. Okay?
Just get
like,
up.
what else do you think they're gonna put under the fucking bed to fix it? What magical item do you think? Cinderella's glass slipper?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
They're gonna put 2 skinny cigarettes underneath it.
Like, come on, dude. Send the who?
Cindahu. Oh my
Obviously, cinder blocks, dude. Like, use your fucking brain. The bed is fucking broken.
god. The tires didn't even work.
The tires. Is that even safe?
Oh my god.
I can't.
My throat hurts.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, and we find out at this point they were only in New York.
Oh my god. That killed me.
I'm not super smart, but I know Rhode Island's not that far from New York.
That destroyed me when you find that out after all of
Yeah.
this. That killed me. I was like in tears, laughing so hard. Oh my god.
Oh, so
Oh god.
they fixed the bed.
Oh.
There's another shot of Justin asleep again in the back seat. And then this is when we get a shot of Steven like thinking he finessed the system. He's like, I got 2 breakfasts out of these chumps. Not to laugh at my own joke, but that's... Yeah, he's like, I got the nurse to get me one. I got my dad to get me another breakfast.
Oh
my god. And they have 1,156 more miles to go.
So at one point though, Steven's in bed, and all of a sudden he's not alone in bed anymore. There are 4 big minion stuffed animals in bed with him. Like, where the fuck did these come from? They came out of nowhere.
They picked him off the 95.
Like,
Oh
they
my
came
God, I don't
literally
know.
out of
I
nowhere.
have no clue.
Oh my god. He's also, while he's driving down, he's got a urine cup hanging off the side of the bed. Like,
Ew.
jangling with the bed and the bumps.
Where's he been pooping?
Girl, I don't even want to know.
don't know.
I don't even want to know. I don't want to think about it. I don't even want to know.
Took an Imodium. Is that it when you take to not poop, Imodium?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe
Somebody-
it
I don't
stops
know.
you up.
I don't know. But
Oh, God.
God, what are
So,
they? Yeah.
Jesus Christ. So, shortly after Steven finesses his two breakfasts, he calls his dad again for more food. And Justin's like, he just ate 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
And Steven keeps calling his dad, I'm feeling very weak. If something happens to me, you're gonna be very sorry.
Yeah, and his dad's like, stop calling, save the minutes. It's like, save the minutes?
Save a minute.
What year is it?
What the hell? And in the next scene, Steven Sr. is on the RV, runs up, tosses a bag, tosses a fast food bag. Here you go, you big baby. Just walks away.
This man is struggling to pay for fast food, rationing his phone minutes, but he's got a boat.
What is he doing with the boat?
Get rid of the boat.
Get rid of the boat, Steven.
I'm so confused.
Oh, God, I need to know what is happening here. And how much are those model cars, too?
Oh, probably expensive. And
Did you know Justin's not working?
Justin's not. I think he gets an allowance. He probably gets like $50 a week.
Doing what?
Yeah, he probably doesn't do chores. He probably feeds the dog. Like who was it that was like, oh, I feed my dog, and that's oh fuck, who was that? We just did an episode.
Oh, was that Margaret?
Oh yeah.
Was it Margaret?
Oh, probably yeah.
It was somebody.
Her dad died in the middle of the episode. And she
No,
like,
that was Jean.
Oh, wait,
that was Jean.
who was it that's like I do my chores?
That was Jean.
Okay, with the dogs.
Yeah, with the dogs.
God,
Oh,
okay,
God.
no. Oh God, I hope people are annoyed.
Christ almighty.
I feel like we're being so loud.
God almighty. Apologies.
Yeah.
Apologies.
So,
Woo.
the next day they got 400 more miles to go.
Oh my God.
That's not bad.
So at this point, though, they've been traveling for 38 hours, and every 100 miles they have to stop to get Steven food.
That's not even 2 hours. That's crazy.
Traveling for 38 hours, that is a day and a half.
That's crazy. That's so long.
Oh my God. Can you imagine having to stop every 2 hours? That would drive me fucking nuts.
Remember that one time when we were kids and we were going on a road trip? we can't say too much, but there was not it wasn't a family member. It was
No.
like a family friend that came with us.
Who was definitely on something.
We had to stop every hour.
Every hour.
For her.
It turned like this 9-hour trip into like a 12+ hour trip.
For them to go do something. I don't know.
We had to stop every hour.
For them to get do
And
something.
then they had to go to the bathroom, quote.
And
But
quote.
then, quote. And then they also had to shop, quote,
Yeah.
at the gas station. You kids want anything?
No.
I want to get back on the road.
Yeah, let's get on the road. It's like midnight.
Oh my God.
It's midnight. We're like 7 years old. We gotta get going.
Remember when she almost passed out at Waffle House?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
We've said too much.
We said too much.
Okay, let's get back into it.
Oh, Christ almighty. Well, it's very fitting for this episode. Oh my God.
All right, so Steven Sr.'s like, I can't wait for you to get to the hospital. You get that hospital food where the burgers are the size of $50 and you get 1 pea.
Wait, I got it. Hold on. This is my favorite thing ever. Hold on. Oh, God.
Oh, you're trying to cue it up? Okay.
Oh, wait till you see the food you're gonna get at that hospital. I'm gonna give you a hamburger about the size of a half an hour. And a pea on a plate, and that's 300 calories right there. I'm just following you. I can't wait to see your face when you get that little hamburger and that one little pea. Be careful though with the pea, because you might tip that plate and it might roll off, and there goes your last supper.
What was that Willy Wonka music in the background?
What the hell was that? Also, hamburgers definitely aren't on the diet, Steven
Yeah.
Sr.
Yeah.
Okay?
$50.
Beef is not on the menu,
No.
okay? Come on, man.
I don't know why you
Do
said
better.
that.
Do better. Peas, I think, are. I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So Justin says, oh, what does he say? He's like, I think he's going to fail as soon as he gets to the hospital.
That is amazing. It's like Justin is a fortune teller, or like he can see the future,
Yes.
you know? So they got like 30 miles left to the hospital. I swear to God, if Steven wants to try one more time to go get fast food or some shit, it's going to drive me nuts. Justin at this point says he wants help too when they get to the hospital. We'll see.
We'll see. Well,
We'll see. So,
yeah. Ooh, sorry. Oh my gosh. So Dr. Now, he's waiting outside while the RV gets there. There's a whole team of people waiting outside for them too.
Yeah.
And they get him out of the little RV. They wheel him to the hospital. Oh, and then this is when he starts with his pain medicine.
Pain in the right leg.
Yeah.
Oh, God. And then this is when Justin gets up out of the bed to the wheelchair and you see his feet.
Justin or Steven?
Oh,
You
wait.
said Justin.
Justin? Oh, I wrote Justin. Oh, geez. I think that's Steven. Oh,
I think that is
gosh.
Steven.
That's Steven. Ay, ay, ay.
Oh.
It's Steven's feet. Ay, ay, ay. Steven's feet are something I've never seen anything like it, except James K, I think, had some gnarly looking feet.
Yeah. Where it's like, they look like you know how like a dinosaur, their legs are like that like angled, or like a bird. I don't know. It kind of looks like that.
I think like a lot of people will call Steven Assanti's foot like an elephant's foot, but I
Yes.
think that is like very derogatory towards elephants.
Oh my god.
I mean, because like an elephant's foot is like proportionate to its body, you know?
Yeah. Mean girl.
Oh gosh. I mean, do we even want to describe Steven's feet to the people?
It looks insane. It's like a
Oh.
rock.
His toenail alone is like nothing I've ever seen before. Like his toenail goes like up in such like a swoop.
Like a chip that you like dip in salsa.
Ew! Oh my god. Oh my god.
Little
Jennifer,
swoop
I can't. Oh my god, that makes me never want to eat chips and salsa ever again.
Yes. All right.
Oh,
So they're
God.
in the hospital. He's like, I haven't had any pain meds. I haven't bathed since we left.
Ugh.
And Dr. Now's like, yeah, he really wants these pain meds.
Red flag.
Yeah, he's like, so either he's in a lot of pain or he has an addictive personality.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole team is cleaning him up. They're like
Yep.
bathing him.
Ugh.
And
Ugh.
Dr. Now is talking about how this whole family is just in a downward spiral.
Yeah.
And Dr. Now is going to admit Justin too, just for
Yes.
testing, because he's also 600 pounds. Like,
Mhm.
he's pretty much the candidate
Yeah.
of like everybody else on the show.
Dr. Now took one look at Justin and said, yeah, you look to be about 600 pounds.
Yeah, he's like, he called it.
Yep, he really did.
Mhm.
And oh God, the shot of them bathing Steven's naked ass in the bed. They zoomed in on his leg again, and his skin looks so rough and tough,
Yeah.
like thick, like scaly,
like-
lizardy type skin.
Yeah, like we need to moisturize.
Ooh,
Please.
and this is when Justin admits that he's not happy about being here at the hospital and he just wants to go home. And it's like, dude,
Why'd you come?
why'd you come then?
Like, at least get
Oh,
checked out.
my
Like,
God.
sitting in a car for that long.
Ugh, and this is when Steven is in the bed with all the minions in the bed with him. And then they keep disappearing every other shot of
Weird.
him in the bed. I'm like, who the fuck is moving the minions? I hate this. Unless the team was like, hey, man, I'm not paying for a copyright on these things.
Yeah.
And this is when also Steven finds out that Justin's in the hospital admitted.
Yeah.
And Steven goes, my brother's here.
My brother.
My brother.
Because
My
Justin,
brother's here.
he's got a heart murmur.
Yes.
So they're going to do like
Yes.
the echo, what is it called?
Echocardiogram.
Yeah, for his heart.
Yes. And so Justin, though, shocking. This is really shocking news, guys. And I don't know if you got this, Jen, but Justin, the younger brother, has social anxiety.
No way. I had no idea.
You didn't?
I know.
Oh my God.
I didn't pick
Isn't
up
that.
that.
So shocking. So he does not want to talk to He does not want to talk to Dr. Now. So when Dr. Now comes into the room, Justin looks at Dr. Now through the phone camera.
Because he's staring out the window. That was so...
That's
27 years old.
He's 27 years old. This man is 27 years old.
This is an adult man.
An adult man. He is looking out the window, but he's got his phone, like, holding his phone above him with
Like-
the camera facing out so he can see what's behind him in the phone. And Dr. Now sees him being filmed, or sees his
Yeah.
face in the camera. And even Dr. Now is like, oh, he's looking at us through the camera. Okay.
That behavior won't work here.
Yeah.
That's
What
so
the
weird.
fuck? And it's just so fucking weird. And Justin's completely ignoring Dr. Now. Only the dad is talking to Dr. Now. And so Dr. Now is just like, okay, I'll handle this later. And that's when Steven Sr.'s like, just get my other one down to 250. Okay, Doc?
Jesus.
Jesus Christ. He's like, he brings these two monstrous boys. It's just like, do what you gotta do, Doc.
Just
Get my boys down to 250. Do what you
250.
can.
try your
Thanks,
hardest.
Doc.
So, Justin's spending the night, I think, right?
I think so. Just a night,
Yeah.
maybe.
He's like, I don't think I need the help like Steven does. Because he wants to go back home
Yes.
tomorrow. So this is when Steven starts to walk down the hall to where Justin
Yes.
is. And he comes in the room and Justin's in the bed and
Immediately, get out!
get out.
Get out! Get out! I hate his guts! Get out!
So dramatic.
Justin won't look at Dr. Now in the eye. He has to look at him like as if Dr. Now is a basilisk. Justin has to look at him through his phone camera.
Medusa, he can't look at him.
He suddenly can't look at him, but with his brother, he can look right at him. Get out!
Get out.
Get out! And point right at him.
Jesus
Oh
God.
my God.
So weird.
Bonkers.
So Steven starts talking about how he's scared to be alone in Houston, and he wants his brother to stay so they can do this together.
Oh, God.
Bullshit. Yeah, right. So the reality that he is about to be left alone is starting to sink in. Oof.
Ay, ay, ay. And so Steven is just like, I want Justin to stay so that Dad can stay. And then Justin is like, this is all Steven's thing, and I want to get as far away from Steven as possible.
Ooh.
And then there's this shot of Steven being bathed again by 6 people while chewing. And he is chewing like a cow. Like, full on, he's just,
Oof.
ugh.
Head cow always
Ugh.
grazing.
Head cow's always grazing.
All right.
Oh, God.
So we get the next day.
I thought we're at weigh-in time.
Oh, yeah, that was, I think, the next day, right?
Oh, maybe.
So he's getting weighed.
Yeah.
And he is 730 pounds. So his goal's 250. They're going to put him on 1,000-calorie.
Slow down, Miss Ma'am. You said that awfully fast. The weigh-in was 730.8 pounds.
Oh,
and
excuse
Steven
me.
says, very good.
How is that good?
I don't know. But he says very good.
He's got his finger on the pulse.
So with the 1,000-calorie-a-day diet, Steven should lose about 50 pounds a month.
Okay.
Dr. Nell's about to leave, but then Steven asks to shake his hand. Dr. Nell says Steven has been fine so far, but has shown some erratic behavior. And so, did you see this next scene?
Wait, what was it?
Steven is eating some eggs in the bed,
Yeah.
and he's talking about wanting fast food. And then he's like, maybe Dad will order me something as a going away present. And then Steven continues to chew like crazy.
I know. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. And it looks like Justin's just completely ignoring Steven.
Yeah, he's over it. He wants to go home.
I know. And Steven Sr. goes, quit chewing like a cow.
Because he won't stop chewing. He's so loud.
He's chewing.
It's disgusting.
Oh, God. And Justin's just like, I just want to get my test results and get out of here.
Yeah, oh, so they do get his stuff back, Justin. Everything's good for him, but he's like,
Yeah.
I'm not interested in the program.
Yep.
And he weighs 603 pounds. And this is when Dr. Now's like talking to him. He's like, okay, if you come back and you've lost 50 pounds, like you can just have the surgery.
Right.
I'm like,
wow.
damn, Justin.
Okay. For Justin's weight, I wrote 604.2.
Oh, maybe I rounded up or down. I don't know.
Who knows? Whatever. Did you notice Dr. Now's stethoscope isn't the blinged out one that we know today?
I noticed that. And I was like, does he
Yeah.
not get it till later?
Maybe not. It's like a little gold at the top,
But
and then the
not-
bottom it's a little bit gold, but it's not like
The one we see.
yeah, it's not the one we're used to.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Steven is in a sheet. He's on the couch with a minion, and he's crying and hugging his dad. And that's when he goes, "If I die, I love you. I'm sorry for everything I did." Oh my God.
His dad's like, you're not gonna die.
Justin does not want to say bye. His dad makes him. And then Justin, like, very begrudgingly is just like, okay, bye.
Yeah.
And they do this most awkward handshake.
They shake hands. It was weird.
So awkward.
So weird.
Like, okay, you know that TikTok trend that was going around about like siblings that were like what was it?
What is it?
Siblings like having to look each other in the face and say like I can't even look at you while saying it.
When they say like, oh, I
I can't even look at you while saying it. It's disgusting. Ew. ILY.
I love you. Yeah. Ew. It's so cringy.
So cringe. Ew.
But this is literally just like, oh, you could have been like, okay, bye, good luck.
Right,
Like,
exactly. Like, ew. Like, we hug each other and stuff.
Yeah. well,
Yeah. But I don't need to tell you my feelings.
yeah.
Ugh,
Gross.
gross.
Yeah.
That's a real sibling bond right
Yeah.
there. That's disgusting.
So, okay. Oh my God. We're at month 2.
Oh my God, we are only at month 2.
Wow, we're an hour into this.
Good God.
All right.
Woo. All right. So again, month 2 starts out with naked Steven standing on his elephant legs. Oh man. I wrote in my notes, I kept calling him elephant legs,
Elephant
but I
leg.
don't know what else to call him. He says he feels good, but there's been some frustrating moments, and this is when we see the first green call button of the
God.
episode. His lunch is late. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He says they're taking too long.
He's like, they really should respond faster, but
Yeah.
they don't.
Ugh. 2 days later, the second green call button again. He needs to inform the nurse of something for his pain meds. Then we get a third green call button. Again, the pain meds.
Yeah.
And that's all month 2.
Yeah, that was it. And then we get month 3.
So this hospital is called the Foundation Surgical Hospital of Houston. And I just want to say shout out to that nursing staff there.
Yeah.
My God, where are their Purple Heart medals? Where are their, I don't know, awards? Whatever they get, their hero awards for having to deal with Steven Assanti.
They did their service.
Yeah. Give them all retirement immediately.
Immediately.
Please. My God. Steven's in month 3 now. Steven says he's been trying to be on his best behavior. The green call button is going off, and you can see all the staff members making faces. Just like, oh.
God, these poor people.
Oh, God. Steven is in bed with his minions again. Dr. Now says he's been abusing the button and making demands. And this is when Steven says, "Nurse, get this light off.
I want this light off.
Oh my God. And this is when Dr. Now confronts him.
Yeah, he's like, okay, dude, it's time to like grow up. How old are you? This is not, this is unacceptable behavior. And he's like, you are in Texas. You need to shape up. You cannot treat people like that.
Shape up in Texas.
And then this is when Dr. Now he's talking to the camera about Justin. And then like we hear the button again, or we hear like a sound. And Dr. Now is like, oh, that must be Justin's button going off.
Oh, what a mess. Hold on one second. I gotta.
How are you doing? You pulling it up?
Tom is very sick and he needs medical help. And when they're gonna that is Steven's button.
That is Steven's
button again. And then another personal favorite.
Plain thing. Let me put it in plain thing. He came from up north, but this is Texas. Yes, it is. You're gonna have to shape up in Texas and behave like people here.
This is Texas.
I know you're from up north, but this is Texas. You're gonna have to shape up in Texas, man.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay, so that poor nurse. Okay, so this poor nurse. Oh my God. So he's like, somebody bring in my tray.
Oh.
And the nurse that like came in like took his call button and moved it onto the wall.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
thank God.
Oh, that was Nurse Henry. Thank God for Nurse Henry.
Yes. Because the next nurse that comes in, she's like, oh, he spilled his urine everywhere, all over.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because he knocked it over and spilled it all over his tray table, all over the
Probably
floor.
all over her.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That poor woman.
Oh my God, that poor woman. I wrote her name. So there's this one nurse named Magdalene. She complains. She's like, Steven, keeps complaining. Like, we don't know what else to do with him. And then this other nurse, I'm probably saying her name wrong.
Yeah.
Susairani.
I think that's it.
Yeah, oh my God. I thought she was about to cry.
I know, I felt so bad.
I felt so bad for her. She was just like, I've never seen a patient like him before. Like her voice, it sounded like her voice was shaking. She was just like, he just spilled pee all over the floor. Like, honestly, he probably spilled it on her for all we know.
Maybe.
She was trying to clean it up. Like, this poor woman. Oh,
yeah, because then
God.
20 minutes later, Dr. Now is back in the room. And Steven's like, oh, I'm sorry. I won't do it again. And he's like, no, you're done. Yeah. And Steven starts crying. And he's like, no, you're done.
Yeah.
We're going to find you another place to stay. You're not staying here. And he's like, call your dad to get you into an apartment.
Woo!
We will have you dropped off in a homeless shelter.
Yes. Props to Dr. Now for sticking up for those nurses and his staff members and being like, no, you're done. You're out of here.
Yeah. He's like, please give me another chance. No.
No. Absolutely not. Dr. Now is kicking his ass out. That was amazing. Steven is crying. And then that's when Steven's like, can you call my dad for me?
No.
Oh my God. What a big fucking baby.
Yeah.
So then we flip to Cranston, Rhode Island. And Justin is with his model cars.
He's like, I'm maintaining. I'm doing so well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been, I went over the doctor's plan, but I still eat what I want. Okay, Justin, whatever. So Dr. Now calls Steven Sr., tells him he's kicking Steven out for abusing staff. Oh my God. This is when Justin walks in and is just listening.
I know.
Like, oh God.
He wants the drama.
Oh, geez. So Dr. Now he tells the dad if he can come tomorrow to Houston, and he's going to give him home health, care and therapy. There's a framed photo of a German Shepherd on the kitchen table. Why?
Why?
Whose dog is that?
I didn't notice that.
Justin is not surprised. He says that Steven makes people miserable and he screws everything up. The next day at the hospital, they zoomed in the shot of fat hanging off the bed of Steven's stomach. Oh. And so the dad arrives at the hospital. He flew in overnight.
That's crazy.
Nuts. How much was that plane ticket?
Who knows?
My God.
The last minute flight? Oh my God.
Oh, Steven says he didn't eat breakfast or lunch. Yeah, okay. And Steven keeps saying, this is not a good idea medically. I should not leave.
You sure this is safe?
Yeah.
Cinda who?
Cinda who? Doctor Now asks if he's going on a food strike.
Are you on? Yeah.
Steven's like, I just don't feel good.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
And Dr. Now's like, use this to learn how to do things on your own. You're going to have your own place. Grow up.
Yeah.
And they're going to do a little weight check on him. There was all this blood on the bed. Did you see that?
No, what?
Well, there was so much, there was a bunch of blood on the bed for some reason.
Oh, God.
I don't know. It's really weird.
Ew.
But they weigh him and he is 624 pounds.
Whoa.
So he lost 107 pounds.
In how long?
I don't
What was
know.
that, 2 months?
I think so.
Holy shit. So Steven needs to lose another 60 pounds over the next month.
It's not bad. It's really not.
Yeah.
For his weight.
I know. That's freaking crazy. And it's definitely doable for Steven at his size.
Yeah.
So they're transporting Steven in a wheelchair from the van, and they're at his new apartment. Steven is able to walk into the apartment, and there's already a hospital bed set up inside the apartment. There's already a rainbow zebra pillow waiting for him inside the apartment. Did Dolly come by and decorate for him?
Probably. And he's got that little red dress on.
Oh, that little number.
That little number.
Oh,
He's
it's
got
sliding off his shoulder a little bit.
Little number just falling off. So, oh my God. He's like, I want a pizza.
Oh my fucking
God.
God.
Oh, God.
Christ. So Steven asks his dad for a large cheese pepperoni pizza with a 2-liter Coke. And this is when we're like, okay, his dad, is going to say no. His dad's going to stick up. No. Steven Sr. says it's easier than fighting.
He's given up.
Fucking kidding me.
Yeah, and they get a Domino's pizza.
Yeah, get a Domino's pizza, large. Steven's eating it right off the bed. And this is when the dad asks for a slice and Steven flips him off.
He's like, happy, have a party. Can I please have a slice?
Yeah, he's like, I haven't eaten since 6 a.m. And Steven's voiceover says Steven's voiceover is like, I'm going to work on my diet.
I'm not messing up my weight loss. I was like, dude,
you're eating a fucking pizza.
A whole pizza.
By yourself. While your dad is sitting there moving all your shit into this new apartment for you. He flew in overnight to come and help you. Hasn't eaten since 6 a.m.
He's starved. He's so hungry.
This poor man. Mind you, if you guys haven't seen this episode, Steven Sr. is an average looking man. Yeah. He's pretty thin.
He's not overweight.
No, he's not overweight. Yeah. Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
And now we're at
month 4.
Yeah.
Steven's just lying in the bed all weird, and there's pills everywhere. Steven is worried about being alone through the holidays, but this is when we meet one of my favorite characters. His personal care assistant, Princess. I love Princess.
I like her. She's just dude, what do you do? She's just oh my God.
Yeah. She's awesome, but she also, there's only so much she can do, but she really tries to keep him straight. But again, there's only so much she can do.
I know. So she preps the food for him. She bathes him.
Yeah.
And she comes over the house and she's like, you drunk juice.
That's not on the diet. That's this many calories, Steven. That's a whole, like, meal's worth of calories you just drunk.
And he was like, oh, I didn't know what I was doing with the juice, so I kept pouring it. I was like, dude, shut up. It's so annoying.
Oh, God. So Steven walks across the apartment, and he's got, like, this bandage around his one leg.
Oh, I saw that. What is that?
I don't know. Like, was he bleeding out of it?
Probably.
Ooh. So, of course, big surprise. Steven missed his appointment with Dr. Now, and then he calls his dad to complain about something, and Justin is recording the convos. Steven is saying he hasn't had food in 3 days. And then his dad is like, no, there's been 3 meals delivered. Oh, his dad's been delivering meals to him.
Yikes.
Which is bullshit because Princess is over there supposedly cooking meals for him. And that's when the dad says, I'm broke. And Steven just starts yelling and cussing at him. Oh,
He's
what
like, I
a
ain't got no
mess.
food here. That's not my problem.
Oh my God.
Yeah, his dad's like, we'll shut our phones off. It's like, yeah, what are you going to do once he shuts the phone off?
Exactly. Why don't they turn their phones off or change their number or block him?
They should.
Honestly, they should have a separate phone number for Steven.
Like a landline.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And then you unplug it. Honestly.
That's
shit.
true.
Oh, good Lord. So, month 5. Steven missed an appointment again, and he's now not responding to any calls. So Princess is on her way. She's fearing the worst. So we don't know if she's going over to his apartment to find a dead body or what.
Jesus.
Fingers crossed it's a dead body.
Oh my
Just
God.
kidding.
Just kidding.
But for real. So Princess is on her way. She knocks on the door multiple times. Steven, this is not appropriate behavior. She pulls out her key and lets herself in, and she realizes he's not there. She was a good sport. She actually walked around the whole apartment as if he would be in any other room in the apartment.
Yeah, I know. And she's like, he never leaves without his tablet or one of those walkers. So he got out of here by a wheelchair.
Yeah. And his iPad was still there. His walkers were still there. She does see that one of his pain meds that she had just had filled was now empty. So she picks up the home phone. This is so smart of her.
I know.
She redials the last number called, which was an ER, a local ER. So Steven had called for an emergency pickup to get his pain meds refilled. Meaning he is taking way more pills than he should be. Oh, God. So she immediately is like, well, I'm going to report this to Dr. Now. And so the next scene we get, Dr. Now is driving an orange SUV.
What was he driving on the newer episodes? It was like a black car, right?
It was a Volvo.
Yeah.
It was a Edward Cullen Volvo.
Yeah, that's right.
And now he's driving like this orange SUV.
So he's going to make a house call. He's going to the apartment.
Yeah.
So he gets in and Steven's there.
And he's sporting a new look.
And you look. Yeah. So he's there physically. I don't know about mentally.
Don't know where he is mentally, but Steven is physically there with a new look.
His hair, like the top of his hair is like a ton of it's pulled out. Very weird. Yeah. And he's got all these pizza boxes. Dr. Dow's like, I see you got pizza. How many times have you ordered pizza? He's like, oh, just twice, like when I first moved in. He's like, I don't want to hear it. Apparently, he has been going to the hospital like 20 different times to get pills.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Dr. Now immediately is like, okay, we're going to get you a psych doctor to visit you and to get you to stop pulling your hair. And one of our personal favorite lines ever, one of our absolute faves.
Stop pulling your hair and doing all these weird things.
Stop doing these weird things.
Stop pulling your hair and stop doing all these weird things. Oh, gosh, Steven. So, God, Steven needs psych so bad.
Yes.
So bad. And so as Dr. Now is leaving, Princess sweeps over the carpet and underneath the bed, and just a huge pile of hair comes out from under the bed.
It was like a tumbleweed of hair.
I gagged. Oh my God. Not gonna lie, I gagged.
It was disgusting.
And not like a, yes, girl, gagged. I was gagged. No, like I physically gagged. Like, ugh.
That was disgusting.
It was so nasty.
It was like behind the bed. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
All right. So I guess we're a week later now.
Oh God.
Back in Rhode Island.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Justin's at the park
Yeah.
with his remote car. He's driving it around, having some fun.
Yeah.
And he's talking about how right now he just doesn't want the surgery, or he hasn't had time to work on the diet, but he's staying
I want to
active.
focus on he doesn't have much time to work on the diet.
What is that about?
What is he doing?
What is he doing? He's driving a remote car around.
What is he doing?
He doesn't work.
What does that mean? I don't have time to work on the diet.
You just eat like 3 meals a day.
You just stop eating so much junk food.
just
Stop drinking soda.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going
What?
on.
Um,
Lights aren't on. Nobody's home.
the lights are not on and no one is home. This house is vacant. The home has been abandoned, honestly.
That was so weird.
The home is dilapidated.
Oh, and this is when he mentions I walked to the park a few miles away because I don't drive. That's what
Yes.
Yeah.
He says it's a couple mile walk, but I'm like,
it's 20 minutes. It's like maybe a mile.
is it a couple mile or is it just a half mile? Or maybe like a couple blocks down the street from your house?
That's probably what it is.
Oh,
I don't
God.
believe him.
Someone needs to help Justin because he's wearing that hat again and he has a button-up shirt with a dragon on it.
Oh my God.
I know. Someone needs to help him. And the little patchy beard is also not helping him as well.
It's not a look. It looks
No.
It looks like what is the most ugly thing I could put on my body?
Oh my God.
This is it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay. So, oh God.
Oh yeah, so Steven apparently is still calling their dad
Yep.
all the time for pizza.
Yep. The dad says he can't afford it. And then the next breath, he's fucking ordering the pizza.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because he calls and Justin's like, he sounds high.
He just busts my cubicles until I order it.
What?
That's what he says.
It's cubicles.
Yeah, that's what I was so confused about.
I'm like,
That's
what-
what Steven
like
Sr. says.
An office
Yeah,
cubicle?
I don't know.
That's so confusing.
I bust my cubicles until I order it. Or testicles.
I have no idea.
Bust my balls.
Yeah.
I
Maybe.
don't know, man. But he apparently ordered him pizza 8 times 1 week.
Oh my God, that's so much.
That's so expensive. Like, if you get delivery, like, I'm trying to think. When we get pizza delivery, we usually get, like, the one local place down the street from us. It's a little bit cheaper than one of the big name brand franchises. But, like, sometimes we'll get Domino's or, like, Pizza Hut or
Yeah.
Papa John's. But that's, like, expensive. Like,
Yeah.
a large pizza is, like, what, $14
Yeah, they're
or
not
something?
cheap.
Plus, delivery fee, plus tip.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure I'm sure Steven is getting a 2-liter soda every time
With it.
with it. So that's another, like, what, $5?
It's probably like $30,
Yeah.
$35 to
Yeah.
order him pizza. and
That's a
soda.
lot of money.
That's crazy.
That's fucking crazy, man. I don't get it.
Yeah. So he's got him
Ugh.
pizza, and this is when Justin says, Your son has enough drugs to open a pharmacy. And he's like, Steven's gonna take everything my dad has and everything I have. What do you have, Justin?
He's got all his little mobile cars, Jen.
Okay.
Little model cars. Come on.
Okay. So we're back down in Texas, and they're wheeling Steven into an ambulance to go see Dr. Now. He finally shaved his head.
Thank God. He's covered with, like, a bear blanket. Like one of those, like, Walmart, nature blankets.
He's got one of those. And he's going back to Dr. Now's office to get weighed.
Steven says he cheated a few times. Just a few.
It was every day.
Just a few.
Just a few. Here and there.
Yeah. Princess is here for support. And Steven walks through the waiting room and his right leg looks insane.
Yeah. That's what it looks gnarly.
Something is going on with his right leg. Ugh.
So the last time he was weighed, he was 624 pounds. His goal was to be under 564 pounds.
Yeah.
So he gets on the scale.
Oh.
He is 706 pounds. He gained 83 pounds. And he walks into room 5.
Yep.
Dr. Now comes in. He's like, this is your last chance. You have 60 pounds. you got to lose in 1 month, and you have to stop your pain medicine. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. And this is when Steven's literally like, well, actually, I am in some pain right now.
I'm just gonna ask for one last pain script, Dr. Now.
Yeah.
Just one last script, please.
Dr. Now says your pain script went away when you called your dad for food, but be my guest to go to the hospital for pills. He's like, oh, the dragon's been unleashed. Like, what does that even mean? Like, shut up.
The dragon on Justin's shirt has been unleashed. And this is when Princess says, Steven, you tried to sell your walker for some pizza.
Who's gonna buy that? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Can you imagine?
No.
Can you imagine?
That's literally insane.
Dr. Now asks Steven why he didn't talk to Psych, and Steven said that everything was running smoothly and he didn't need Psych.
You are the poster child for who needs Psych. Please.
People that look like Steven Assanti need Psych the most.
Yes. Oh my God.
Oh, good Lord. And in this scene, they zoom in on Steven's right foot. And this is when his toenail was pointed so far up high to the sky.
Ew, ew, ew.
And then they zoomed in on another part of his body. I could not tell what part of the body it was, but it was dark and lumpy and scaly. I didn't know what the hell I was looking at. It could have been his leg. It could have been his stomach.
An arm.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I was looking at, okay?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what I'm looking at, man.
So they got him back wrapped up in that bear blanket, and they're gonna take him.
Well, they were taking him back home.
Yes.
Yes.
But later that night, he's in the hospital because he started to complain about a pain in his leg. Oh my God. So,
on the way home,
yeah.
he was like, guys, while we're here, you know what? We might as well pop by the ER.
Yeah, just go by. Let me get some of those pain meds.
Oh, God. So Princess is with him at the ER. And of course, she is rolling her eyes. She is so over Steven. Like, she's like, I can't imagine to be her, to be like his, like, kind of like his worker. Like, what do you do at that point?
I know.
Like, how do you force your client to, like, stop doing this?
You can't.
Like,
because this is when the nurses come in and they're like, oh, how much pain? He's like, oh, man, a 9. And she's like, yeah, if you were at a 9, you would be dying. Like,
yeah.
Please.
Oh my God, my favorite thing ever was the one nurse was like, well, what kind of pain? Are you like stabbing, burning, itching? Like, what kind of pain? He's like, oh, stabbing and burning.
Stabbing and burning.
Oh, stabbing and burning at a 9. Okay. Girl, and Steven's sitting there laughing.
Yeah, and that's when Princess is like, come on, man. And he's like, well, like, it's not like you can, like, buy pills online. That might be a cop. So he's pretty much admitting.
100%. He is an addict. He needs help. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. I love, though, that the nurse Carlos comes in, and he was like, so what is in pain? And this is when Steven's like, my right leg, naturally.
Like, okay.
Like, this person's supposed to know.
Yeah, they don't know you.
Oh, God. So, Steven is waiting on Dr. Now to see him. And it looks like Dr. Now is going to visit him at this hospital.
Oh, dear.
Oh, gosh. So, Dr. Now walks in and is like, the moment you got that diluted shot, you signed papers to leave the hospital against medical advice. It looks like you're using the lymphedema to drive your addiction. And this is when Dr. Now tells Steven that you are suspended from the weight loss program, and instead we're going to switch you over to a rehab program.
Thank God.
Yeah, and this is when Dr. Now also says, I don't want to turn on the news to hear of a 700-pound man overdosing. What the fuck?
Oh, jeez, Dr. Now. God
damn. Yeah. Dr. Now says he is at the end of his rope with Steven. He says the drug addiction will kill him before his food addiction. He is manipulating and abusing the hospital system. Steven is just smugging, smug, and he's just smug as fuck in this hospital bed. It's just so irritating watching Steven in this scene.
I know.
Dr. Now is a better person than me because Dr. Now is saying that there still might be hope for Steven. And then the episode ends with Steven saying, going to drug rehab is a waste of time.
Well, if that's what you think.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. God, that was it. And my episode kind of cut off. Did anything else happen?
No, that was pretty much it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was weird.
And I mean, it left on kind of a cliffhanger because part 2 is season 5, episode 14.
Okay.
Yeah. Which I think that is the one with the golf cart scene, I think, which is like, chef's kiss. Classic. Yes. Oh my goodness. Well, guys, if you liked our take on the Assanti brothers, please leave a review. Please let us know how you enjoyed it, what you liked. Join us on Facebook and look us up. We are on Facebook at the My 600 Pound Discussion. No.
Wait, what?
Wait. My 600 Pound podcast discussion group. We post a lot of memes there. It's a private group, so, your friends, family, coworkers won't see what you post.
Yeah.
It's a safe place to, trash talk, whatever.
Yeah, and there's some anonymous people posting some weird stuff in there. It's like, what are we
Gold.
Are we doing?
Gold. We got some people thirsting for Dr. Now in there. Oh, we got some real good shit going on. It's really funny, guys. So please join. Yes. We're also on Instagram. But yeah, check us out. Leave a review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, please.
Yeah.
Let us know if you would like to hear the rest of the Assanti saga, please. Yes. Honestly, I'm dying to watch the rest of it now. It's been so long since I've seen it. And yeah, I think this week and next week, we're going to record the rest. And hopefully in July, we're hoping to
put them up on the Patreon.
Yes. And we'll have links and everything in our show notes soon. So keep an eye out, guys.
Yes.
And we post every Monday here. Next week, we will be doing Lupe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Lupe.
Forgot about her.
I forgot what season she is in. Oh, goodness. Hold on 1 second. I have it written down.
Lupe's Fiasco. That's the first part with the guy,
Gilbert.
Yes. That is also in another episode.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Because he dates somebody else in the show, which is super weird.
Okay, next week we will be doing season 4, episode 13, Lupe. So get ready for that next week, guys. Next Monday, that one will be out. Okay?
Alrighty, well, everybody have a good week. Happy Monday.
Happy Tuesday for you guys. Sorry.
Sorry we're late.
All right, guys. I hope you're enjoying summer.
Yes.
Okay. All right, guys.
Alrighty.
We'll talk to you next week.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening to this episode of My 600 Pound Podcast. You can find us on Instagram at My 600 Pound Pod or Facebook on My 600 Pound Podcast Discussion Group. And don't forget to leave us a review on Apple and Spotify.